Man, he had to come in there.
From you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I saw Dito, you know, he got out there and he was ready to go, and I was like, wait, something's happening, and then boom, touchdown. Like, I had to just shut up.
I mean, you made me have to shut up a couple times this game because I have to keep it PG-13, and a lot of stuff going through my head is not PG-13.
Well, that's not my fault. I don't know what's going on through your head.
Yes, you do, because you're saying the shit that way.
I'm triggering trigger.
Oh no, you're not triggering me. You're just trying to. I'm just trying to be good. Hey, don't throw it in the middle. He's good outside his man. We'll see you, CSBA. I'll shoot you a message if you're.
Molly, get down.
We are live from the Frank Irwin Center in Austin, Texas for the battle for Texas's. This is CSBA in prime time. Baylor Bears are going to take on the Texas Longhorns right here in Austin, Texas. Joining me with what's up, Yeezus?
What's up, man? I'm just excited for this huge Big 12 battle here tonight.
You were doing a lot of double duty today. You were on the Ware Power Force index thingy stream earlier. Now you're in the booth with me. What's up, buddy? I'm just doing it all these days.
Yeah, gotta take advantage of the opportunities.
Of course. Well, we appreciate you. What are you looking forward to this game?
Oh, I'm definitely looking forward to how Texas responds. I mean, they're vying there for the Big 12. I mean, they're right at the top, and they need this win here to stay alive for the regular season title.
See how that plays out right here in the home court. They're going to go to low post to Josh Knight. He gets fouled by Zane Cole. Now, if we remember correctly, Zane Cole fouled out last week. If memory serves me correct. which really screwed with the Texas rotation, if I'm not mistaken. So already, cold. 40 seconds in, has got his first. Free throw up and good as Baylor on the board with their first point of the game. So 2-1. It's like a hockey game right now. Wyatt fouled by Edelman, so he'll go to the line and shoot too. Wyatt needs like some shorts or something underneath those, because he's got the leg sleeve, but he looks like he's wearing like thigh highs. What's up with that? Doesn't it? Look at that. It looks like he's wearing like a thigh high.
Kind of looks like that.
Kind of does. I can see the memes coming around that one. 4-1, Longhorns up. Out of the Wally over to Night over to Edelman. Why is it the second I start streaming, I start yawning? Abdewali and easy pickings. JoJo wants to know if you're coming to Bama.
I am?
I don't know. It says Yeezus coming to Bama, question mark.
I'm not leaking anything about transfer or anything yet.
Yet? Oh, that he said yet.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Just kidding. Watson for 2, no good as it rattles in and out. If Baylor's going to get going, they need Clayton to be hot tonight. Brown, no look pass, kind of like a baby alley-oop to Wyatt. 6'3" Texas. Where is everybody? I got 12 people in the stream. What's going on? Did I not add everyone?
Oh, you did. I got it.
Watson, there it is, answering back.
They're sticking with Texas here early in this game. Be interesting to see if it can last the entire game right now.
Wyatt's been the focal point of the Texas offense right now. He's got 8. He's got all of the 8 points.
Oh.
So 8-7 Texas lead. Now over to Wyatt again. He's got all the 8 points, and Baylor almost triple teamed him there. Mad respect for Wyatt, who's got all the points. Cole can't get the shot to go. Gets a second chance opportunity. Can't get that to go. Maybe 3 for $1. No, he hands it over to Wyatt. And Wyatt gets blocked by Knight. So Wyatt finally misses. Good defense by Baylor. But Texas again with the effort here. Going to get the ball back.
Definitely a great possession. Great hustle by the Longhorns there. They're trying to shut down Wyatt here now. I mean, after 8 points this early in the first quarter, I mean, you got to find a way to contain him.
Finally, somebody else from Texas scores that's not named Wyatt. Is Josh Young there with a little fadeaway drip. Edelman floater, no good. Wyatt up with the rebound. I think that's the only guy I'm allowed to say here for Texas. Madden high off the glass is good.
Wyatt's really doing it all for the Longhorns here early on. I mean, Baylor really has no answer defensively to stop him, but see.
Ooh, nice little pump fake by Edelman. Can't hit the jumper. Brown can't hit the layup as Abdewali corrals the rebound now. 3-on-3 the other way. Abdewali pushes off Wyatt and goes right to the hoop. That could have been an N1. They don't call it. But Abdewali finishing at the rim.
Defense by Baylor on that possession. I mean, forcing a bad shot.
Barrett. Over to Edelman. Edelman over to Knight. Knight over to Watson. Watson pull-up jumper off the rim. No good. We'll start a step. Going to drive in. Easy pickings from Madden. Timeout on the floor. Yeah.
Nobody was down low there to stop him from driving into the lane. I mean, it's easy buckets there for the Longhorns.
Coming out. Smart timeout here. Get some substitutions. Get the bench in. See if they can make some progress here and chip it away at this Texas lead. Go down in the low post to Crochet. Drives, left-hand floater. Tenpenny says no. What a block by Tenpenny as he rises to the occasion. And then Lacey, ooh, that could have been a foul. A foul. They don't call it, but Lacey's able to finish.
I mean, after starting off strong, Baylor's to go a little bit stale. I mean, Texas starting to pull away. They need points here.
What's up, Sports Turbo? Finally, Baylor able to answer that little bit of a drought that they went through. 16-11, Texas on top, bounce pass over to Agent. Agent looking to drive, gets into the lane, draws a double team, kicks it back out to Diesel. Diesel back out to Chamberlain, 8 on the shot clock. Not much movement from the Texas offense here. Tenpenny's going to pop out, but nobody moves, and Chamberlain's forced to fire it. Really ugly shot, almost from like the Texas logo.
Definitely great defense by Baylor, forcing the bad shot selection. I mean, we've seen Baylor in some possessions. Now they've played great defense.
Speaking of defenses, Texas comes away with a steal. Malcolm Chamberlain to go coast to coast.
And if you're Baylor, you can't have that against a great team like Texas. I mean, they're just going to take advantage of that all night.
Scott going to get it over to Gaucher. Going to get a high screen, gives him some separation, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Baylor just not able to get the ball to go in here. Getting some good looks. He's got to knock down those shots, unfortunately not going in.
Definitely, they need to cash in on some of these shots if they want a chance to win.
Chamberlain going to come off the screen, fires up a deep three, no good. And Diesel, nobody blocks him out, gets the offensive board, but this time Curry able to get it out to Dakota Scott to Gaucher. Gaucher going to find Brown down in the low post. Smart move by Brown to get to the rim.
Yeah, great move there, and it gives Baylor a little bit of momentum here with the defense they're playing. They could definitely have a chance to come back. I mean, it's only 5 points here in the first.
Diesel, right-hander floater, good. 13:32 in the stream. What's up, everybody? A little late arriving crowd for this one. That's just what I have to say. We got 13 people still in here. Gaucher for 3, bang! Big 3 from Gaucher. Tenpenny going to kick it back out. Diesel for 3. Bang! Texas answers back with a 3 of their own.
Great answer by Texas. I mean, going there, hitting that 3 after Baylor cut it within 4. I mean, it looked a little scary. Baylor was going on a run, looking to take the lead, and then hit that 3.
What's good, Mitch? What's up, buddy? 3-pointer and the quarter, no good as it clanks well off the backboard. Rim, rather. And at the end of the first quarter, Texas on top in this battle of the Lone Star State, 23-16. You're watching the CSBA. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Austin, Texas. 23-16, and the Longhorns up by 7. Rough first quarter uses for the Bears, but they managed to keep it within single digits, so credit them for that, as considering they didn't shoot the ball too well.
Definitely quarter shooting for them, but at least it's within single digits. It's manageable. All you just gotta do is hit a bit more of your shots, and you're in the lead in this game.
Brown gonna kick it back out to Gaucher. Gonna get a screen from Curry. Gets a step just inside the 3-point line. No good. Good defense there by Dakota Scott, forcing the miss. Quick outlet pass. Gaucher gonna go in uncontested for the one-handed slam. And that's what Baylor needs to do. They need to take advantage of Texas. Texas was snapping in transition there.
Yeah, definitely. And that highlight dunk is definitely a spark for the Bears. I mean, maybe get the morale going, maybe get the players jumping.
Another good defensive play from Baylor there, coming up with the block. They've got numbers if they can take advantage. No look pack from Curry to Curry. Was that Curry to Curry? Is there 2 Currys on Baylor? Did I not know that? That was Curry to Curry, was it not? Now I gotta look at the roster. Just for a good defensive play by Baylor, is Dakota Scott now gonna get the ball, looking to try to drive. Gets inside, forced to pick up his dribble. Good defense by Lacey. The Curry to Thornton. I think there is 2 Currys on this team.
Baylor going on a little run. They've got it within 1.
A nice job by Baylor on fighting back here. No, there's Kylan Curry. Not sure who that other guy was. Well, either way, Baylor, good fight here to start the second quarters. Texas is able to capitalize on the technical. Josh Young gonna fire it over to Madden. Madden left hand, can't get it to go. Good defense by Clayton Watson. Watson gonna push, gets it up to Edelman. Edelman for 3. Bang! Baylor takes the lead, 25-24.
They always say, I mean, the most dangerous team on the court is the one with nothing to lose. And Baylor, we saw in those wear indexes, wear power force index, they're on the first 4 out according to the index. So
they're fighting for their March Madness lives right now.
Yeah, they're fighting to keep their season alive after this.
Grab a W here, maybe grab a second one in the conference tournament. Maybe at least grab one of these final 2 games. Maybe sneak a win in the postseason. Find yourself getting in. Austin crowd, Longhorn fans here trying to chant defense. Bounce pass over. Now down to the low post. Abdewali has the size advantage. Uses that left hand so well as Madden is they're just lacking this height there.
Just too good of defense for Baylor right now. They're locking down Texas, and they're getting the shots they want on the offensive side.
They continue to challenge at the rim, and Texas has just not been able to make any of their shots. Abdewali pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Good. As he strokes it, and Baylor on a 13-1 run right now. Jesus.
Yeah, definitely something you want to see if you are the Baylor Bears.
Agent fired up a 3 here. Looks like Texas is pressing a little bit as Baylor has the momentum. Brown going to kick it out to Agent, back over to Josh Young. 4 on the shot clock. Young going to get a screen, going to drive the lane. Throws up the wild shot, left-hander. Can't get it to go. Knight comes down with it, and Baylor does the job again defensively. Quick outlet pass. Abdewali for 3. Oh, this place would have, all the Baylor faithful would have erupted out of their seats. The few that have made their trip over from Waco that are here in attendance tonight. 29-24 is Edelman going to go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, Texas has looked a bit off. I mean, They lost to Kansas last week, and now here that negative energy just came into this building. You could feel it when Baylor started to hang on, and now they're in the run and in the lead. I mean, it's not looking good for the Longhorns.
Edelman free throw up and good. So able to push the lead to 7. 3:52 to go here. I mean, if you're Texas, this is the guy. That's the guy you want to get going, and he's even cold as he misses. And the Boo Birds come out here. He uses his Clayton Watson going to go in for the one-handed flush.
Yeah, I mean, good stuff by Baylor right now. They've made it a 9-point lead, and remember at the start, I'm pretty sure Texas was up 7.
What is that? That's got to be 17-1 run right now. Something like that. About that, right?
I think so. When last checked in, it was 29-24, right?
16,
so yeah,
16 or 17-point run if they were up 7. So.
Oh man, yeah, it's been a huge swing.
Yep, 17-1 run and another bad turnover from Texas as Edelman comes away with it. They give it to Abdelwali, counted it at 1, and oh my God, Baylor has just broken this game wide open.
They fell out the Longhorns in the first quarter, and then the second quarter, they really capitalized. Great defense the Bears are playing down there. I mean, Texas, they've struggled getting anything on the interior going.
Brown. No look pass to Wyatt again. Wyatt's been the only guy that's had some points and finally ending the drought as Wyatt's got 10 now. I don't know who your guy. Who's your guy, Trigger? I forget. Is that Josh Young? I always forget. Watson for 3. No good. And finally, Baylor comes up empty for the first trip in a while down the court.
Definitely something you want to see if you're the Longhorns. Keep that up and hold them. Get some buckets here.
No good there as Texas not able to capitalize in the paint. Baylor now with the ball. Chance here to extend their lead more than 10 as nice dribble and drive by Barrett. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. 22-3 run in the. I mean, I can't remember such a dominating run.
No, I don't think we've seen a dominant quarter like this all season.
Nice pass inside from Madden to Wyatt. Counted it in 1 as DeMarcus White has been the one catalyst keeping Texas in this game. Him and his thigh high.
Yeah, he's definitely been the main go-to guy for the Longhorns here tonight. Trying to will his team back into the game, but right now it's not working.
38-29 Baylor. Impressive so far this game. Backdoor alley-oop to Brown. What a find. This Baylor is just clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah. Baylor's really taking advantage of Texas here tonight. Especially in the second quarter. The first quarter looked like it would just be another dominant Texas game, but been anything but.
Nice offensive rebound by Zane Cold as he gets the rebound and put back. Chamberlain on his horse, trying to defend here. Step back jumper, baseline, no good. And Curry almost had the rebound, but Cole fought for it. Here comes Texas the other way as Chamberlain hits the jumper in transition, cuts the lead to 7. You know, despite the fact that Baylor went on that huge 22-3 run, they're only up 7. Granted, they did trail by 7, so.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Texas not out of the season, settled by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, great fight by Texas so far. I mean, they just need to keep taking it to them, generate some momentum before half.
Cold up with the rebound off the Baylor miss. 35 seconds left in the half here. Tenpenny going to find White. He's been the man, the myth, the legend. He's got another N1. The opportunity is they have jumped on the backs of White here. I think that's what? That's got to be 14 now, 15 points for him.
He's having a great first half, and he's the main reason, I think, that the Longhorns are still in it. He's generated sparks on offense and defense when the Longhorns really needed it, and now it's a 4-point game.
And a bad play there as Lacey's picks off the defender and then counted and won the other side as Texas has got a chance to cut it to 1 as Tenpenny is going to go to the line and shoot a free throw here to try to make the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Do you know what I mean by the old-fashioned way, by the way,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just making sure you do, because back in the day they didn't have a 3-point line, so.
And came along, and we got all these kids that think they're Curry.
Yes, sir. Curry changed the game single-handedly. It's such a different game now. Baylor going to hold for 1 here. Curry going to come set. The other Curry going to set a screen. And Joe Shea for 3 clangs it off the back rim. And that should do it for the first half. As Baylor up by 1, 40-39. I'm watching the CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back at the half. The main man, Yeezus here, going to break us down.
All right, well, we're at the halftime show now, and good showing by Baylor here, sticking with Texas. I mean, that first quarter obviously didn't go how they wanted. They were down by 7, but they responded great. I mean, now they're up by 1, but it was a way larger lead for the Bears. I mean, but you look at the field goal percentage, Texas is shooting 43%. I mean, it's mostly even on all the other stuff. The Baylor defense has really propelled them in this game, especially in the second quarter when they went on that huge run. Just a great game by Baylor, and Texas needs to step it up here if they want to win. Baylor's no joke.
All right, we'll see what the second half has got in store for us. Stick around. CSB on Twitch real quick. Alright, we're going to take a look at the highlighted play here. Leading scorer's got to be DeMarcus Wyatt. See how many points he had.
Think so.
17? That's my guess. 16. Ah, it's off by 1. This is the Price is Right I lose. 16 points. Phenomenal first half from DeMarcus Wyatt. He's been the reason why the Longhorns are in this game. Without his offensive prowess, they would be struggling right now. Abdulwali splits 3 defenders, goes up with the left hand. Good defense there by Texas. 4-on-2 the other way. Josh Young going to get it over to Fozzie Brown for 3. No good as Watson up with the rebound. Backdoor alley-oop tonight. Good find by Clayton Watson.
Yeah, that's a great way to start off the second half if you're Baylor.
Kind of keep it right back to where you were to end the first. Double team kicks out to Brown. Drano. Tie score.
A great fight by the Longhorns here tonight. I mean, they were down by as much as 12, I think. But they fought back all the way, and now it's a tie ball game.
Barrett for 3, no good. Young up with the rebound. Here comes Young. Little stutter step by Young. No look pass. There it is. DeMarcus White. Points number 18. 17 and 18. He's now 7 of 9.
Wow, I mean, Texas taking back the lead. It's really been a back and forth game just based on the quarter so far.
Size mismatch down on the low post. Good find. And then Abdulwali kicks it out to Clayton Watson. Splashdown.
Yeah, now it's a tie ball game. If Baylor keeps hitting their shots, and they play good on defense, then it's certainly going to be their ball game to lose.
I mean, Texas is going to have a say in that I'm sure. Here's Young and DeMarcus White starting to click here. Young spin move, can't get the spinner to go. Abdelwali going to lose it out of bounds. Couldn't get two hands on the ball. As he looks to the heavens, not happy that he lost that one. As DeMarcus White are finally going to take a seat. Him and his one thigh high.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it's the one thigh high look that's got him getting him all these points. I don't know.
They're looking at him weird, and they don't focus on him.
3 ball for Josh Young. Bang. 47-44. Texas now back up on top. Fozzie said the plan is simple. Feed Wyatt. Feed the beast.
And that's really all you got to do right now.
Good pass inside to Edelman. Had positions, but gets blocked from behind. Gets second effort by Edelman. Spins it off the glass and good. 47-46 Texas. A lot of give and goes beyond the 3-point line there. Brown now looking to go ISO. Now gets over to Young. Cole's going to set up a screen for him. Young for 3 ball. Bang again. Back-to-back threes for Josh Young. And Texas pulls out to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, we've seen Texas at the start. I mean, they've looked good in sparks, but now they're just taking over the game. Got to extend that lead if you're the Longhorns.
I think you meant spurts, but I knew what you meant. I think the rest of the crowd knew what you were talking about too. Clayton Watson for 2, rattles in and out, no good. Josh Young up with a rebound.
I just say sparks so much.
Well, Madden looked like he had sparks up his arse as he flies by the defender in for the 2-handed slam, and it's a 6-point Texas lead.
I mean, Texas extending it to 6. I mean, they've been playing great defense here on the Bears here right now.
And speaking of defense, Madden kind of leading on Clayton Watson. He can't make the layup. Cross-court pass, Fozzie Brown for 3. No, they're going to say it was a 2. Foot on the line as the ref pointed to 2 immediately. Watson take it over to Edelman. Edelman with a one-handed flush. Good give and go between Edelman and Clayton.
Ooh, yeah, Edelman. If Baylor wants to if anyone would be willing to will their team back, it would definitely be Edelman. Edelman has been the star on Baylor here all season, and we're seeing it here tonight.
Barrett the 4th with the foul. Madden to the line to shoot 2. Bricks the free throw. Substitutions for both these teams. Misses both free throws, so Madden over 2 from the free throw line. Chamberlain looked like he was being posted up there. Now going to bring it out. Brown setting up in low post. They're going to go to Gaucher on the other side for 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Got that pass to Madden. Start a step, great defensive play. I think that was Gaucher. I think that was Curry. Came up with, no, that was Gaucher, excuse me, that came up with the stop pass to Dakota Scott. He can't finish at the rim. These guys
finish those.
These guys are struggling finishing layups, man.
You have to finish those, definitely, if you're Baylor. I mean, in this close of a game, you got to finish them.
Chamberlain for 3, bang. That's a big 3 from Chamberlain. Extends the lead to 7. Gaucher going to hand it over to Thornton, who goes in for the layup.
Looking good. I mean, you fell after that layup, but great layup. Builds Baylor some momentum, and see more on this defensive drive.
Madden step back 3, no good. Clang, it goes off the backboard. Excuse me, the rim. Agent up with the rebound, can't get the put back to go. Dakota Scott, rainbow 3, no good. Brown, no. Brown, I thought Brown was going to come away with that 10-penny. Swoops in for the rebound. Pace starting to pick up here. Chamberlain drives. Goes in between two defenders. Off the glass. High. No good. But Agent with the follow. 7-point advantage now, Texas. Brown to Gaucher. A little pick and roll action. Brown rolls. Gaucher pulls the trigger on a 2. No good. Diesel up with the rebound. Brendan Gaucher is having a struggle from the field. 3 of 10. Chamberlain again. Bang. That's a 10-point lead for Texas just like that.
Baylor really needs to get Gaucher going. Of course, he had a bad shooting night. I mean, 1 for 4 from 3, 3 of 10 from the field goal. I mean, definitely not something you want to see.
Diesel with the rebound, quick outlet pass to Tenpenny. Tenpenny drives, almost loses it, kicks it out to Chamberlain. I thought he was going to jack a 3, did not. Thought twice about it. Now they're going to go down low post. Agent, they double team. Brown going to fire it over to Diesel. Diesel for 3. No good. And good job by Baylor there on the rotation and boxing out. Get the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Thornton. Thornton going to hand it to the Gaucher in the low post with the Agent all over him. Trying to battle his way down on the low post. The Agent doing a nice job. And slips underneath for the layup. So good second effort there by Thornton to find a little bit of room to get the layup to go.
Yeah, great move. I mean, you got to do what you got to do for points.
Tenpenny for 3, bang. Calling a lot of these threes with the feet on the line. These referees need to be looked at in the offseason. A couple of questionable 3-pointers called in this one. Thornton for 3, no good. That was Baylor needed that. Texas dodges a bullet. Tenpenny in transition, rattles that one home, good. 13-point lead, and Baylor is just dying a slow death here in the third.
They definitely need to get something going here desperately if they're gonna want to get back into the game.
I would have liked to seen them pass that into Brown there for an easy 2, but they needed points to end the quarter. They don't get it, so Texas is going to ride the momentum into the fourth. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Get those 4s up and stream chat. Show us some love, CSBA. We're right. All right, we are back. State Farm assisted the game. Let's take a look. The Browns at DeMarcus Wyatt. I don't hate it, don't love it. It's okay. Average.
It's a meh. It's neutral.
All right, Wyatt inbounds to Chamberlain. We are underway with the fourth quarter, 65-52.
Wow.
Tough one there for Baylor as that Texas is pouring it on right now. They've gone, Baylor went on that huge run, and I feel like Texas is kind of repaying it back right now.
This is the Texas we have seen all year. I mean, looking good. In the second quarter, they didn't look that good to end the half. I mean, Baylor just had their number, but now they're back to usual form.
Good defense by Brown, but DeMarcus Wyatt was not to be denied on the putback. Curry to Gaucher to Thornton. I feel like the Baylor needs to bring their starters back in. Good pass to Gaucher inside. Cuts it back to 16. This game's certainly not over, but Baylor needs to go on a similar run to they went on earlier in the second quarter.
Yeah, we've seen Baylor has the capability of doing that, but it all starts at the defensive end. They need to get defensive stops and go down the court.
Timeout on the court. Watching CSBA on Twitch will stay right here. Coming up after this game, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to head out west. USC Trojans going to take on the number 12 Gonzaga Bulldogs. Pac-12 action. I'll be on the call. Make sure you guys tune in for that. That is literally right after this one ends in about 20 minutes.
Gonzaga's looking vulnerable. Will be a good game.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about Gonzaga and them and ASU. Kind of, it's a race to see who can capture the Pac-12 championship. But you know, we've seen USC play good 1 week bad and another. Well, it's a little bit of a Jekyll and Hyde as a short fade, still trying to figure out what he has at USC. See how that one plays out. As Fozzie Brown can't get it to go. There's DeMarcus Wyatt. He's got 22.
Wow, I mean, 22 right now. I mean, that's one of the main reasons that Texas is in the lead here in this game. He definitely has provided some big buckets and key moments for the Longhorns.
Well, they had Edelman wide open for three. Instead, Barrett decides to pull it inside. Puts that up off the glass and good. So Baylor trying to fight here. They trail by, was it 18? 18. Josh Young counted in one. On that, puts it to 20 with a chance to make it 21. So Baylor, they were hot. Now they're not.
Yeah, Baylor, they've looked really good again in that second quarter, that first half, keeping it manageable with Texas, and then halftime adjustments for Texas, they just blew this game away.
Yeah, they did. I mean, Baylor was surprising. They were up. They went on a 23 to 3 run, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, but they've struggled since. 5:12 to go here. They're gonna need a 23 to 3 type of run here. As Barrett fires up a three, no good. And Knight with the offensive board. He's gonna go right up, and he does. But if Baylor wants to get back in this game, they need to get stops. They need them now. You can only keep Texas down for so long. As Fozzie Brown can't hit that. Knight up with the rebound and throws it right back to Brown. Can't get the shot to go, though. Good defense by Knight after the miss. Step back, Clayton Watson. That's good. So a little fight here from the Bears as it cuts it to 19.
I just think it's too little too late for the Bears. I mean, if they went on a huge run earlier this quarter or in the third quarter, maybe to extend their lead from halftime, I think they would have been in a much better position. But it just shows that Texas just has better depth than a team like Baylor.
Fozzie Brown on the last play nailed the three, but now going to get called for the foul. So Abdewali to the line to shoot two. And
Baylor, I mean, with this performance, they shouldn't be beating themselves up. They should be proud of themselves. They look good in the first half, but Texas again, a top contender for the Big 12 title. I mean, too much.
I think they just need to be able to put together a full game. They've been struggling this season.
I mean,
they've been struggling this season to put the full 4 quarters together.
Yeah, that's definitely a roster issue, and props to Mitch for the great game plans.
Josh Young has got 13. A little bit of an uphill battle for Baylor, but Mitch doing everything he can to try to propel this young Baylor team. I think they've taken a step this year from last year. You know, he's recruited a few more better players. He's added some players to that roster that has helped. It's not just the Clayton Watson show, although Watson is a solid member in his own right. They've added some pieces. Brown for three. No good as it rattles in and out.
Yeah, I mean, Baylor definitely, they've got a great coach. They just need the players to bring it together.
Tough miss there on Edelman and a nice defensive play by Edelman on the other side after not able to get the alley-oop on the last possession. Barrett gonna pull it out. Trying to work it around. Now they get it at the Wally size advantage in the low post. Uses that right hand. Smart play. Good recognition by Baylor.
Yeah, I think something that's very interesting for the Longhorns here is that you saw at the bottom, Fozzie Brown only has 6 points here tonight, but he's been shooting pretty poorly in this game.
He started off rough, but he's kind of built it back up. Josh Young for two, no good. Knight up the rebound. He started off rough, but he knocked down a couple shots in the last, in the fourth quarter. So
he has. He's definitely tried to find his groove, but definitely something you wouldn't expect from Fozzie here tonight.
So 1:49 to go. Texas up by 20. Fozzie Brown gets blocked by Abdelwali. Nice defensive play by Abdelwali. Baylor not giving up. I mean, yes, this game is kind of over, but credit them for the effort for sure. But that 39% shooting from the second half has just been their demise here. Remember sorry.
You're good.
No, I just said remember coming up USC taking on Gonzaga, number 12 Gonzaga in Gonzaga, Pac-12 action coming up immediately following this game, so you're going to want to come back for that.
Be a great game.
Let's take a look at the the Jordan player of the game at DeMarcus, to no surprise, or not to anybody's surprise, rather, is what I was trying to say. God, tongue twister there. But not to anybody's surprise, DeMarcus White going to take that one home. I think he's got at least 22 to 24 points in this week.
Yeah, definitely. He's been really great here for Texas in this game. Definitely someone they've needed throughout the game.
Man, White going to come across. Kicks it out. Good find. Finds his teammate Young for three. Line drive. Three no good. Is Edelman up with the rebound. Barrett going to get it over to Edelman. Nice touch pass to Clayton Watson. That was a good 1-2-3 punch there.
I mean, they're showing, Baylor's showing that they have no quit in them, and they will keep on fighting until the end. And honestly, that's something you got to applaud.
No quit in this Baylor Bears team for sure. Zane Cole, one of the rare points he's had tonight. He puts that one off the glass and in. I mean, we're going to do this post game here, and you're going to see it. These two teams shooting 1% difference between the two of them. As Edelman pulled the trigger on a two, but what I'll say is that second chance opportunities has been what Texas has feasted on in this game. And I put money on it. That's what we'll see in the post-game stats. So they've had 10 more shot attempts than Baylor, despite shooting a 1% difference from a shooting percentage.
Currently, it's been a really close shooting game, but Texas has really had the advantage in the rebound, second chance points. I mean, offensive rebounds, they've done a good job at crashing the boards.
So 86-72, Texas going to win this one by 14. Great effort by Baylor, but just coming up short. Fortunately, that second half shooting was not up to par with the way they shot in the first half. So we'll take a look at the post-game stats here momentarily. Again, remember, guys, coming up next, USC Gonzaga. You want to stick around for that, but we'll go through the post-game stats here in a minute. Break it all down for you. We got about 15 minutes before our next game. Can't believe this game finished in 45 minutes. That's impressive.
Yeah. Record time.
let's take a look at the team comparison. So second chance points, actually not as bad as I thought it would be. You got about 7 more points. So that's half of the deficit right there. I mean,
Yeah.
2 of 14 killed Baylor from the 3-point line for sure. I think if they knocked out even a couple of those, this is a little bit closer of a game. I mean, there's really nothing that. I mean, maybe the bench for Texas outscoring Baylor's bench by 14. That's probably the thing that stands out to the most to me, because really everything else is kind of even. These. I mean, I don't know unless you see something that I don't.
That's really even. Again, I mean, the 3-pointers, 2 of 14, 14% from 3. You can't shoot that and still win.
I mean, look at this. Let's just take a look. First half, 40-39. The second quarter, Baylor goes on a 20. So the first quarter was 23-16. We flip it 24-16, 1-point game, Baylor. Third quarter, Texas just obliterated Baylor, 26-12. A horrible shooting quarter for Baylor, and Texas was just on fire. The bench just crushing Baylor there. And then in the fourth quarter, believe it or not, it was an even fight. Both these teams, Baylor actually shot 56% from the field in the fourth quarter. So, unfortunately, it was just a little bit too little too late at that point. But they lose the fourth quarter by 1, and they end up losing the second half by 15, and end up losing this game by 14. So, they played tough, but when it counted in the crunch time, in that third quarter, they kind of, for lack of better words, shit the bed. So.
Yeah, I mean, Baylor, they definitely had started strong, and props to Texas. I mean, they had a great halftime adjustments the coach made in there. So definitely something you like to see if you're Texas, and if you're Baylor, great fought game. Awesome that first half. Second half, I mean, third quarter mainly it got away from you, but fourth quarter, you like you said, I mean, Texas only won that quarter by 1 point.
A good fight from Baylor down the stretch. I'm just unfortunately not able to pull this one out. Good run there though by Baylor to try to make it a game, but unfortunately just too little too late. So for my boy Yeezus, I am Scott Drake, AK Warrior 71. Texas win this one 86-72. Stick around. We got another game coming for you, Pac-12 action in 10 minutes, so you guys want to come back for that. But for Yeezus, I'm Scott Drake, AK Warrior 71. We'll see you guys in a few. Just be out.